What is going on? I'm zmoT. First and foremost, make sure you throw Creator Boost zmoT in your Creator Boost. Brain not working in straight directions quite yet. We are going to do War Factory, and we are going to do it using Dr. Vitamin. Now, Dr. Vitamin kind of sucks, but he's kind of usable. One thing to note, he throws basically speed serum onto players, gets them attacking a little bit faster, but he only throws it on damaged troops. So if you're using heavy zuka, for example, he will only throw it on the heavies, which makes him useless because you don't care if your heavies do extra damage. Also, he doesn't do any healing, so you end up having to throw some medics in there as well. We are going to start out on this account doing War Factory using Dr. Vitamin. And this account does not have War Factory because it is unopposed. So unopposed does not get War Factory. I wish I did that on purpose, but we're going to have to switch to a different account. This is probably a really bad idea, so do stick around and watch it burn and crash. I'm trying to do a low-level War Factory guide and using Dr. Vitamin, not a great combo. Probably should do low-level and then do Dr. Vitamin with max, but I racked my brain a little bit, tried to figure out what troops to use Dr. Vitamin with on this War Factory. If you haven't had a peek at War Factory yet, I'm kind of surprised because of time zones, but lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of lasers. Now, I didn't want to add Kavan, didn't want to add Dr. Vitamin and medics because I only have 7 boats and they're all low-level troops, so I went with the Kavan and Dr. Vitamin. Now, these lasers might just chew through all of our troops. We might lose every single one of them, but we're going to give it a go. I don't think we can beat War Factory this way. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but we're going to find out just how this goes. Now, there are no grapplers, so Kavan and Dr. Vitamin is not going to be a terrible choice. If you're looking to combat Dr. Vitamin on your main base, which I can't see anyone trying to do, grappler's probably your best bet. Now, as a low level, this is a great strategy because you're going to be collecting those gears, going to get all sorts of rewards as a result, but we're not getting all that close to the core. We need to go near those sniper towers and boom cannons at some point, and they are going to chew through our troops like absolute crazy. Now, if you've never used Grenix, if you've never, I told you I'm having a rough day with the mouth. If you've never used Grenadiers, this is a great time to give them a go because, as you can see there, them missing, they're actually doing some damage to the things behind them. We've done a little teeny tiny bit of damage to that boom cannon behind. I'm assuming on warships, if you're at the 3 engine room level, you use some Grenadiers. I have used them extensively over the years, also using them in warships. Do check the cards above for that. Quick note, I said I was having cable issues. It turned out to be phone issues. It's actually my phone's port that is the problem, so really hoping that this video is not interrupted by problems, and I've gotten back to my old habit of clicking on the flare button. So I know I'm terrible at that. I've been harassed about that for years and years. Let's see how we do against those lasers, though. Lasers getting overhealed simply by Kavan. Those are low-level lasers, not a lot of building damage. So you only need Kavan for 1 laser. We're going to have problems as soon as we get into more than 1 laser. But so far, we're at 13 gears, should be able to farm all sorts of gears, and that's not a bad idea. So you don't necessarily have to beat War Factory. Farming all sorts of gears also works. Now, we're getting into a bit of a problem here. We've got 2 lasers shooting at us. But so far, I think our medics and that damage is actually helping us, getting our Grenadiers to throw a little bit faster, not getting Kavan to heal any faster because he's not getting hit, but doing okay. Like, this is a great little strategy, I gotta say. My Grenadiers are level 1, I do believe, so your Grenadiers can likely do more damage than this. And you'll notice I have not used Kevin Kavan quite yet, so that second wind is going to be saved for once we start to get a little bit closer towards that boom cannon. Moving slightly right, because I don't want my Grenadiers going anywhere near that boom cannon. We're at 22 gears, people. This is not bad. I will put some chapters in because I know some of you are just dying watching this stuff. Quick note, leave a Brawl Stars related emoji in the comments if you play Brawl Stars and you don't have Mortis, or if you're looking to get a different skin for Mortis that I could send your way. I gave away Squeak a couple weeks back, also giving away a Mortis skin, and as a bonus, you do get Mortis if you don't already have them. So, couple good things. I like to hide these kind of giveaways in the middle of videos. I just told you guys not to watch this part of the video, and then instantly gave away some stuff. So, just trying to I try to give it to you hardcore people that stick around a little bit longer rather than giving it to the people who just go to the thumbnail that says Brawl Stars giveaway, because those people don't tend to subscribe or stick around. 4 full minutes just passed. 4 full minutes of attacking, and we managed to get 26 gears. I mean, that's all you need is 20. Look at those rewards, people. If you are a low level, that's all you need to do. Because realistically, you don't care about those glow sticks or field capacitors or whatever the heck that are. Getting that stone, getting that wood, getting that other stone, that's all that really matters for low levels. Sure, you want to beat War Factory. It is great operation attack practice, but that's all you need right there. I'm going to leave this video at that because 98% of you don't care about those extra gears. You could just drop exactly the same troops right about here. We're going to go something like this, just dropping all the troops in there, pumping out some extra troops, and you can clear all of these cells, all of these buildings down here, because that max level laser is not going to range us. So you can see, still, same thing. I wouldn't use Second Wind as early as I did. This was a poor example. And then we can just use all of our gunboat energy on that max laser, because that is going to be a problem at some point in the future, as we saw on that right-hand side. So that's an easy way to farm all of the things you need to get the majority of the rewards. Do consider doing that. I am going to swap over to my max account and we'll try something a little bit faster and more exciting-ish. Weird War Factory today, folks. That is the first time in the history of War Factory that I have not suggested going and beating War Factory. The rewards are typically tiered very different. Typically, that extra stone is up at the 5th or 6th rewards selection. So in the history of this channel, which is like 7 years at this point, I have never suggested not finishing Gearheart. But there's a lot of lasers, a lot of microwaves, actually, zmo's and doom cannons and bears. Oh my, like look at this whole side over here. Plus all those max level lasers back there. As a low level, that is going to be a complete and utter struggle. So just read the room, have a look at those rewards, and realize it's probably not worth getting in there. Now, for the max level, we are going to use the most ridiculous troop combo we possibly can, and that involves bringing out one of each different boat. And now, you'll notice I've got mechs in there. Trying our darndest to make mechs a little bit better is exactly what we are after here, because mechs are slow and painful and don't do what they're supposed to do. So we're going to try to get Dr. Vitamin on the mechs. I probably should have used all mechs, but I just couldn't bring myself to do that. So we are just going to keep chucking out some critters, trying to get our troops rocking and rolling. We haven't even dropped Dr. Vitamin yet. Should have done that, but was too distracted. As soon as I dropped those mechs, my brain just turned off, which is kind of what you have to do if you're going to use mechs. You just have to fully and completely turn that brain off. We have lost all of our bombardiers. We are now at the point where the mechs are the most useful troops that we have, and anytime you play Boom Beach and you're counting on your mechs, it's going to be a bad scenario. I am now realizing I missed a huge opportunity to use all mechs with those Dr. Vitamins. We're going to come back with that. Don't you worry. We're going to come back with Cryoneers to slow down the rest of the buildings and Dr. Vitamins to speed those mechs up so that our mechs are faster than sniper towers or something. They're going to be faster than something. I'm not sure what exactly that's going to be. I just threw critters over there by accident. But step number 1, this is ridiculous. You know what? We're going to retreat. We almost could have soloed that, to be by the looks of things. We were getting very close to core with 2 minutes left. I'm not going to miss this opportunity, though. We can't pass up the opportunity to make our mechs be useful. So we're going to do that right now. I kind of want to just fully restart on a different account, but I feel like I would lose some of you if I started all over again. So at this point in the video, let me know if I should have just restarted. I keep clicking that change troops button, but there's no troops there. Come on, mechs. And you'll notice that change troops button is in the exact same spot as the warriors, if you're wondering why the heck that just happened. So a little bit of a brain fart there for... see? The button's not being in the same spot, a little bit frustrating. Let's get some Dr. Vitamins out here. We're going to get 2 boats of vitamins, and we're going to get Kavan. Ugh, Kavan bringing back... This is going to be full on stupid. I think in a movie, I can't remember which movie it is, someone says, don't go full stupid, and we are going full stupid here. We're going to send all our mechs back there. See the Dr. Vitamins? Completely useless. Doing nothing. We need to get some form of damage on those mechs so that our vitamins can just start hauling butt. We're going to throw some critters out here in a second because we want that hot pot to trigger. We've got lots of time, though, because mechs are not super duper quick. Let's be completely honest here. There we go. Mechs are out. Come on, they are not shocking, but darn if they're not pointing their flashlights towards those sniper towers. Dr. Vitamin's about to get useful in 3, 2, there we go. Dr. Vitamin coming in hot. We are going to cruise all the way to the core. Nothing can stop these mechs. Supercharged mechs moving as fast as something that's not terribly fast. We're going to throw a shock on that boom cannon over there. We're going to throw something somewhere. You know what? We're going to move slightly, ever so slightly this direction. Need to get something. Watch this. See those critters right there? See how nothing is going to target those critters except for those back lasers? We probably should throw some critters on there. Getting all of our Dr. Vitamins dead. Dr. Vitamins don't heal one another. Kavan doesn't heal them. So we are now down to just slow, painful mechs. That did not go as it was expected to, but I'll be darned if the mechs weren't like 1% faster for a couple seconds there. And look at those flashlights just glowing all of those cannons, not shocking them, not doing anything useful. Oh, we've devolved into a bit of a tongue-in-cheek wine fest. So that did not go as expected. We are going to change this up a little bit. We'll come back and finish this puppy off because Dr. Vitamin has proved once and for all that he was completely and utterly useless. We're going to go full Zuka. We're just going to go full Zuka just like this. We wasted enough gold. And we are going to go something over into here. Let's finish this puppy off. Let's try to use a tiny bit of skill here. We're going to go over to here. I like to fold my troops a bit by bit, and then it's just a matter of finding the right location. So we need to get... where can we put our buddy Bullet? Where can we put Bullet? Let's get up a little bit farther, just because that will allow us to get a nice straight path. This is going to be ugly, my friends. This is going to be full-on ugliness. Need to get some smokes out there. Need to get some more smokes out there. Oh man, this is going to be terrible. One smoke there. I'm going to shock Bullet there. Then I'm going to move my zookas back to there. And now flare right dead center. Bullet is going to show first. He's going to get the majority of those lasers, I hope, to absolutely and utterly ignore him. We're going to throw a shock right about there. A Bullet, all of the lasers pointed at Bullet. Look how pretty that is. It's kind of like the Cooker core hit, but not quite as pretty. Need to throw a shock on those lasers, maybe? Not. See, we're going to find out in a couple seconds if we needed that shock or not. But look at this. Zuka's pounding the core like absolute bosses, just crushing things. That's kind of a cool hit, right? So, using mechs and using Dr. Vitamin, absolutely silly, but at least we finished with a little bit of a good time with those nice round smokes to finish. I'm zmoT, that was War Factory. I guess the only really the big takeaway there was to make sure you do check the rewards, because pushing for those extra rewards sometimes not worth the gold, especially as a low level. Also, your diamonds, not going to spend your diamonds to get those extra rewards, and you might not have finished anyways. So be very, very cerebral about this one. Pick up those easy chests, get those easy gears, and I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm zmoT. Peace.